Alright guys, so I showed you how to make a couple of the things and how to use OnShape so far. So now what I'm going to do, I want to show you how to make the smokestack for the miniature train. So we look here, this is our smokestack. Basically the way I'm going to make this, I'm going to make this thing and then revolve it, and then I'm going to cut this hole down into the top. This part here being the counter bore, and this part here being the main hole. We'll see how it works. You can do it by lofting, and that's actually how a lot of the inventors videos will show you how to do it. But I think this is going to be the easier way. Now, I have not made the stack yet. I have not practiced with it yet, so this one may have a lot of screw-ups in this video. I apologize. So let's start out here. So this is 0.25, 0.25. All right, let's create our smokestack. Make a sketch. So let's look at this. We'll go here, over, up. I said those were each 0.25. Very small. And back here. Okay, so now, and this is where it can get a little tricky. Now we want to go up. It's got to go up 1.5 inches, but it has to go at this angle as well. So the hard part here is figuring out exactly, we got to figure out exactly what that angle is. And we know that, when we make this thing, we know that right up here at 1.5 inches, it is 1.25 inches in diameter. So basically what we can do here is we can think of this like a triangle, and we can go out from here, from this midpoint, straight up here, we can go 0.75 over, and then we can go 1.5 down, and then we do the hypotenuse there. So think like 0.75, think 1.5, well, not full 1.5 because we have this, so 1.25, and then we can find our hypotenuse there. But I think we can kind of avoid some of that here. So let's make a line. So from here to here, and then from here out like that. Okay. And then we can dimension those. So that one should be 1.25, and that was because this was 1.5 inches tall, but then we have this 0.25 there. And then this is going to be 0.75. And now we can just connect this to this. And then we can actually go back here. So now we have this made up to here. Now we know this is a 15-degree angle up to this top circle. So this is where they, get a little tricky. Instead of just giving us the diameter of this top circle, which would be, the smart thing to do, they just tell us that that thing is at a 15-degree angle. And what they're doing here is they're trying to get you to use like the angular method for all this. So look here. So we have this. We need to go up 0.25 and at a 15-degree angle. So they're trying to just get you to use the angular method. Oops, this is the wrong dimension. Oh, no, I did do that. So that and that. Now we know this would be a 90-degree angle, so if you take 15 off of that, 90 minus 15, you get 75. So that should be a 75-degree angle with that. And then the actual length of this line, so from there to there, 0.49, that should be 0.25. Okay, if we can move that dimension out of the way a little bit, move that dimension out of the way a little bit. All right, now all we do, take that dude straight over and down. Okay, now we're going to revolve that. Just like that. Boom. Now, obviously it's not hollow. So we look here. Well, we're going to make a hole, and we're going to use our counter bore, we're going to use our regular depth, and that's how we're going to do this. So this counter bore, this hole we have, well, let's make a point first, and then we'll go from there. So let's do another sketch, and we're going to do it here, and we're going to make a point smack dab in the middle. Very good. Now we're going to make a hole. Select the point. So it is a counter bore hole. We know that. So let's select counter bore. Now, what is the width of the regular hole? Oops. That's weird, isn't it? Well, the width of the regular hole is 0.375. Okay, what is the width of the counter bore? Well, the counter bore right here, 0.875. That's the diameter of it. Okay, the depth of the counter bore is 0.375 inches. Keep doing that, sorry. And then the depth of the entire hole is 1.5 inches. Now, we make it, and you can see how that hole, oops, it didn't mean for it to go all the way through. I don't think it's supposed to go all the way through. Oh, I think it's because it did it, it's because it made it a pointy. The bottom is at a point instead of being flat, so it cut out a hole through the bottom. It shouldn't do that. It's not going to matter with anything that we have. I just have not yet figured out how to make, see how it has it going down to a point. Haven't figured out how to do that yet. Either way, it's still going to work just fine. It's going to fit in there. It should fit in there okay. And should be all good with the smokestack. Very good.